What is up, guys? Welcome back. We are going to check out that first event, King of the Court. Check out the Elite event cards. I have not seen this yet. I'm sure most people have seen this, but unfortunately, I actually just woke up. So, little bit behind. If you were looking for that Supercard stream, we're just going to have to do that later because I have to leave here in just a little bit. But anyways, like I said, we're going to check out that King of the Court. We are going to look at the deck for a little bit, kind of give you some ideas, at least kind of like the format I used last year. And then we're going to look at the results of that Rivals Clash. Was there anybody that finished top 25 in that Rivals Clash? Man, that would have been a grind. 5,200 points to get in that top 25. But we finished rank 535, which is where we wanted to do it because I kind of figured I'd rather have a Epic Prime foil than an Epic Prime Pro, even though that Pro probably would have helped my deck. Definitely would have helped my deck since I only have 2 Pros anyway. But after this King of the Court and after getting the event card for this event, it's not going to matter. So I'd rather look long term and have a foil. In which case, it's going to be that Vince Carter, since they absolutely crushed it. Double the wins. I'm actually surprised it wasn't a little bit closer. But look at the leaderboard. We were actually kind of close in our prediction. I kind of thought it would be around 5,000 or 6,000 for that top 25. And then 1,000 points for that top 1,000. We're going to claim this Vince Carter real quick. First foil card of the year. Man, good looking card though. These foils can definitely be put to good use, especially in a lot of the events and stuff. So love the image, love the card. I have not obviously seen any Epic Primes leveled up. So at least compared to other Epic Primes, you know it's going to be my best one since I don't have any foils yet. I guess since we're here, we might as well claim these 2 free packs. Maybe we'll get lucky and pull something good. The highest I've pulled in these free packs so far has been, yeah, well, you know what? I did do 1 Epic Prime one time. I've had 1 Epic Prime and 2 Epics on these free packs. So it's, well, Tim Frazier isn't going to get it done. This one's going to be just a little bit better, maybe not. But now on to the most important part of the video. Let's check out this King of the Court. Y'all have to let me know in the comments, what do you think about these rewards? I was racking my brain on who I thought might be in there. And, I mean, obviously, last year, the King of the Court, you know, we had Jason Tatum. And then for the Rivals Clash, we had the 2 rookies. They might follow that similar format with this year, doing number 1 and number 2 rookies for the Rivals Clash. And doing a, I don't know, young star for the King of the Court. But we're gonna check it out right now. Anticipation, man. Y'all have to, like I said, let me know in the comments what y'all think about these cards and the event card. Oh man, we don't want to go through all this nonsense. We will do a King of the Courts tip video probably a little bit later on, probably tomorrow or something, once I get kind of the hang of what deck I think is worked best for, I guess, low tier cards. Towards the end of the year, when you piled up enough event cards, man, it gets really easy. But right now, let's see these rewards. I almost want to close my eyes. What are we? Whoa, oh my gosh. I did not expect that. I definitely did not expect that. Nikolai Jokic, a center, big man, elite card. Wow. That is very, very underwhelming. I almost wanted, that almost gives me no excitement whatsoever. Oh my gosh, man. Wow, okay, so first event card, Nikolai Jokic, which Chris Middleton, second elite card. Reward structure is exactly the same as it was last year, obviously 1 through 50. You get 2 event elites and the Epic Prime. Top 500 is normally where we went, or at least the goal is to get the 2 event cards. The event cards look exactly the same as well. Man, that's two disappointing things in one turn of the button. The normal cards, though, the normal elites and the normal other cards look different. The epic primes look different. Epics look different. Elites look different. But they made the event card exactly the same. That is disappointing. But I guess, man, let's be positive. Chris Middleton is the elite. I am very underwhelmed with these rewards right now. I am really disappointed. Robert Covington for the Epic Prime. And then we have Marvin Williams for the Epic. Patty Mills. But y'all have to let me know in the comments, man. What do y'all think of this? I don't know. I am, for one, very disappointed that they are the exact same design for the event card, and definitely disappointed that it's Nikolai Jokic. Not that he's a bad player. He's not a bad player, but I do have some resentment towards centers. First off, because I get tons of centers, and two, it's the very first event of the year. I mean, I think we should make it should have been a player that's a little bit more, I don't know, appealing, exciting, one that's more fan favorite, I guess. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people that like the Nuggets and him as an individual basketball player, but we're talking like we want something exciting for the very first event and the players in the event. So as far as the deck goes, there are quite a few options to work with. And last year I kind of used a format that was very similar to this, just depending on how many event cards I had. Since most of mine were elite event cards, I had it in a similar format to this. And what we have is like what I'm looking at, or what we are looking at is 4 columns of Epic Prime, and then the last column of Common Pro. And how they decide, or at least last year, how they decided what cards you get, they would pick a card from each column. So they'll pick one card from the column 1, column 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6th card is going to be a card from the first 3 columns. So that's going to be your 6th card. You're only going to have one bad card. You use that column of Common Pros on the right side to kind of bring down the deck, because they don't match your deck. And so they're going to be somewhat close. And so sometimes they're going to have elite pros. Sometimes they're going to have elite cards that you're going to want to avoid completely, and then other times they're going to have cards that are lower than yours. And just to show you what I mean, this was last year. I posted this on Twitter in a King of the Court event in which I had that similar format where I had all elite cards, and then at the end, actually my last common was Epic Prime Pros. So all event elite pros and then Epic Prime Pros. And as you see, they rigged the King of the Court deck to make it 100% impossible. Elite pros only have 1,000 plus stats. And that last card in this particular ladder, 12,000, 11,000 for an Icon Pro, and all the rest of them are rares and commons and etc. like that. So it's not always foolproof. Sometimes they do put these decks in the King of the Court. At least they did last year, which was unbeatable. So don't necessarily think that maybe you're gonna find an unbeatable deck. At least for me, stuff like this where they put a card that was absolutely impossible to beat at the very end, they did this quite often in King of the Court. But since we don't have any event cards yet, we do only have that one Vince Carter foil, which I still haven't leveled up, by the way, and it's in the King of the Court. That I will obviously level that up before we start. But yeah, that's just give you an idea maybe of what you want. If you have a different deck, please post it in the comments. Give other people some ideas. I'm going to experiment with some things, obviously, since I got some rare pros, epics, epic primes. I have a couple of those pros, and so we'll just have to see how it goes. And I think maybe tomorrow do a video on what deck I think works the best for this event, at least at the start of the event or at the start of the season. Anyways, guys, that's it. that's our first event. Those are our first results of our first event for Rivals Clash. What do you think of these rewards? I mean, give me your honest opinion. Give me your honest opinion just in case Cat Daddy might come across this page. I don't even know if they care whether or not, you know, what we have to say or whatever. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. I am definitely disappointed in the cards that are here. Not that like I said, not that I have a problem with Jokic, and not that he's a bad player, because he's not. He's a great player, but it's a center for one. The cards are exactly the same, the event card, and it's, I don't know, just somebody just not as exciting as they definitely could have made it. But that's going to do it. We are going to stream this for sure. My bad again to everybody that was anticipating the Supercard stream. We're just going to have to do that later tonight because I overslept. I overslept a lot. So, yeah, I'll see y'all again very soon in the stream in the next video. Y'all take it easy. I am out. Peace.